Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take fighting.
Prescott now off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've got first down here from the 36.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It is caught left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He'll get it at the 9. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 20-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. This might be a free play for him. He has the first over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the deep shot connects, and the free play, Brock, made it really easy to decline that offsides flag. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shut up. 70 Lion.
From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Okay.
2nd quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Running with Scannaboo. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 72.
Darts back to throw. Chased out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That's Robinson on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Dart out of the shotgun. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Dart gonna throw again. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
79.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. Under.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
43-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a...
Dart setting in to throw here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He sent a man in motion.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. And screen here to Blue. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Bobby Okereke making that stop. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Has it at the 7. And this play does have enough, Brock. That means it is 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return starts at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
18. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here goes Dart to the air. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Right upon line. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Line 8. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line 8.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Brings it in at the 12. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now Dart. He's got him. That's Tracy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's trap 60, trap 60. Go!
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their own 9-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Kill, kill. Hey, kill.
They'll start the drive with blue. Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Now they send their back in motion right. Dak to the air here. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's another one to Williams. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. The 3rd down run with Blue. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Another throw for Prescott. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Shake that one to the right. It is no good. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
One play action with Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dart gonna throw again. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants now within.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to within 6. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.